Hello and much love to anyone that clicked on the video. For those that don't know me, my name is Lightning Hearts, and today I am doing a product survey that FrenchBet uploaded on their X account. And for those that don't know what that is, let me highlight a little bit for y'all, which is this at InBirth PR. For those that want to keep up to date with Under 9 Birth content, please give them a follow. They share a lot of important information regarding the game, and this is one of them. So if you really want to give, I guess, your own feedback regarding Under 9 Birth 2 and kind of ask for the features that y'all want to see in the game, please do this survey, because this will help the FrenchBet development team to really understand what we want to see for Under 9 Birth 2. Obviously, link will be in the description, so y'all don't have to search through Twitter. I'm gonna provide it for y'all. So let's get started. Let's see what this survey has to offer and really answer honestly what we want to see on Under 9 Birth 2. So moving on, who is your favorite character from Under 9 Birth series? That is Yuzuriha, and obviously I clicked this on before, but Yuzuriha is my favorite character all time. It's kind of sad that I don't play the character as much as I did before, because I have been playing her for like years. So she was basically the reason why I got into Under 9 Birth, as well as the fighting game community. So Yuzuriha, hands down, my favorite character. What do you see as a playable character in Under 9 Birth 2? Max 3 characters. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't know any of these characters, but Young Seth would be cool. Thanos sounds pretty dope, and Hollow God. Those are my three. This product survey is about Under 9 Birth. CS clear. If you never played this game, this is the end of the survey. Have you played Under 9 Birth CS? Yes, I have. Did you purchase the physical or digital version of this game? I purchased the digital. What platform did you purchase this game? PS5 and Steam. How long have you been playing this game before filling out the survey? More than 30 hours. For those that don't know, I currently have like 400 hours on this game, so trust me, I know I know a lot about Under 9 Birth, and that's not even counting how many years I have with experience with this game in general. Which region do you live in? Unfortunately, America. How old are you? I am around this age. I am an old man. What's your gender? I am obviously a male. How much have you played Under 9 Birth series? I have played a little. I never played before. I used to play a lot. I play a lot. I play this game a lot. Games. I play a lot of fighting games. Please tell us which fighting games you usually play. Melty Blood. I like Melty Blood, but I couldn't get behind the shield, like the shield system. I thought it was too RNG for my taste. So me personally, I don't really like Melty Blood that much. I know they nerfed it a lot going into development of that game, but I find no reason to hop into Melty Blood right now currently. So I have it, I just don't have no real passion to play it. Street Fighter 6, I do not like the rush mechanic or drive impact. It makes the game really scrambly in my honest opinion. I play Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is a fantastic game. This is probably my second favorite fighting game right now, behind Under 9 Birth, obviously. Get to get Strive. I heard that game is having a controversial season 4. Shout out to my Potemkin players. Y'all are going through it. Fighter Z, Blanzu. Damn, I basically played most of these games. Dead or Alive, Smash Bros. Ultimate. I play a lot. Yeah, I haven't played Samurai Spirit or Decade Bako Fighting Climax Ignition. Haven't played that. Do you find Under 9 2 to be difficult or easy to play when compared to other fighting games? This is a tricky question to kind of answer, because Under 9 Birth would be easy if the information was presented a lot easier, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think it's a hard game to get into compared to other fighting games, but I feel like the lack of guides, the lack of beginner population makes the game kind of difficult, because obviously you're only fighting like the highest level of players. So I'll say somewhat difficult, or truly unsure, because actually no, let me be honest, it's somewhat difficult because, for one, the nuances with the characters, 2, understanding the system mechanic in depth, 3, learning each and individual matchup, the vorpal system, the rebeat system. Like, there's so much things you have to know with Underneath and Birth. So yeah, I'll say it's somewhat difficult. But if the information was presented or there was more guides, I feel like the difficulty would lower because people will know what they have to do with the game. How did you hear about this game? Please click all that applies. Twitter, Uni Official, no YouTube. I saw this when y'all released the initial trailer, which was dope. Why did you purchase this game? Please click all that applies. I like the genre, I like the unique experience, the series, the characters just caught my attention, the game mechanics caught my attention. I like the game from Arc System Works. The game setting atmosphere caught my attention. The game's music. Damn, I wish can you click on? Oh yeah, you clicked. Okay. I like the Uni series. I like the characters, or I like the genre, and that's really it, honestly. I mean, I've been a long time Uni fan, so me clicking on all of these would be like, yeah, I'm really glazing, but that's probably the reason why I play this game. I like the Uni series, and I like fighting games. What aspect of the game did you find interesting or caught your attention? Select up to 3. The battle mechanics. I feel like this is not explained or talked about in depth, but Uni has this thing where you don't want to do too much or anything, if that makes sense. Uni has this weird flow with the game where you can zone, but zone hurts you later on in the match if your opponent is aware of how he should gain grid. So Uni has this thing where you can be both defensive and offensive, and always like incentivizes you to think on the fly and really reflect on the actions you take within the match. I think that's beautiful for a fighting game, because for Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6, the main reason why I don't play those games as much is because they force you to kind of play in a particular play style, or Street Fighter 6 kind of puts you in this weird thing where you want to play defensive, but you, at the end of the day, you have to play like a rushed out oriented play style. Uni does not do that. Uni is a defensive fighting game first. If you know the matchups, you can take your time. I think this was also an issue in ST where players were so good on the defensive end that it would take them a hot minute for them to die. So that is one of the things I love about Uni, is that the system mechanic really encourages and really gives player character identity. So I like that about Uni. The battle mechanics is good. Characters, visuals, a 2D pixel art. I don't think a 2D pixel art is the best thing about Uni, so I'm not gonna click that. Character animations, online battle. Every French bread, every game has rollback right now, so that's not really a benefit to shit. I'll say the character animations, a lot of them are cool, especially with how Yuzu moves. The IWs are really neat. Characters look characters look cool, but compared to other fighting games, I wouldn't put it on that scale. It's really, to me, the battle mechanics, character animations, training mode and tutorial features, customization, background and UI design, gallery features. Should I put other? Nah, I'll put training mode and tutorial features. I think and this is gonna be weird for me to say, Uni does have a good tutorial mode, but it's what makes the tutorial mode kind of lacking compared to other fighting games is not that much of a visual representation of what you have to do. Everything is text. So I feel like if there were more like things that players could see instead of read, that would make the game a lot easier to learn. But moving on, what do you wish was improved in this game? Select all that applies. Battle mechanics, character visuals, character animations, online battle story, training mode, other. If other, please explain here. I would say, for one, obviously, I would probably say, would it be the online battle? I don't think rollback is necessarily a bad thing. Actually, let me say training mode and tutorial features. Background and UI design is kind of bland in my honest opinion. That could use an improvement. Character animations are fine. Character visuals, the 2D pixel art is all right, but not that well known, or not that good compared to other fighting games. If other, please explain. What's a thing that Uni can do way better? Alright, so teaching new players about the character's vocal traits. For players that don't necessarily understand the game. I think this is one of the biggest issues that Uni always had since the release of the console release for PlayStation 3. There's not a way to understand what these characters do once they obtain Vorpal, and that's really important where you're playing a character, let's say Chaos, probably Linne, who else, Ikiru, Gordo. Like, understanding what these characters do once they obtain Vorpal, I think is extremely important, and Uni or French Bread doesn't do it in a way to where when you select this character in the character select screen, there's not like a little, I guess, a little section on what the Vorpal trait does. I would love to see that implemented in Under 9 Birth. So please, French Bread, if you're watching, implement that feature. Just have like a little box that highlights what the Vorpal trait is. I think it will really improve on the game and understand what players can do once they obtain Vorpal. What is your overall assessment of this game? Very satisfied, somewhat satisfied, neutral, somewhat unsatisfied, neutral. I'll say somewhat satisfied, and this is gonna be me answering honestly. I'm somewhat satisfied because I love the product that Uni has. I love this game as a whole, but this game was only released for players that have been with the series for a long time. I want them to kind of add in more mechanics towards new players. If people really want Under 9 Birth to do great, you have to have something to where new players can kind of get into the game, or like have a little area for them, because Under 9 Birth, out of any fighting game that's on, I guess, the market right now, this is probably one of the hardest games to get into, in my opinion, because like I mentioned, the lack of guides, the lack of beginner population within the game, and I guess information that should be in the game that you don't have to outsource the internet. So that's something that I would kind of want to see more within the game. So I'm somewhat satisfied. Someone that's been playing the game for a long time, I already know I'm getting myself into. I love Under 9 Birth too, but for beginner players, that's when you can kind of highlight these 2 points or click on these 2 points, like somewhat unsatisfied and very unsatisfied. But I'm somewhat unsatisfied. If others, please explain. Satisfied. Basically what I said in other is make the game easier for new players, because that's how you improve a community. So hopefully they read my, I guess, assessment. Which character do you use the most? Right now I am playing Wagner. Wagner is really a fun character. For those that haven't seen, I made a video saying Wagner was a top tier character, and she's been kind of slept on compared to, like, let's say a character like Yuzuriha, Long Drekia, Carmine. I feel like Wagner needs to be in discussion more of being a top tier character, because I will argue she is the best rushdown character in the entire game, more so than Seth or maybe Linne. Wagner has a lot of, I guess, the basic things that can allow her to kind of bypass neutral. So yeah, I use Wagner a lot. I feel like she is a top tier. Which character have you enjoyed playing? Well, Wagner, Yuzu. Hey, can I click more than one? No, I can only click one. Damn, I wish you can click more than one. But yeah, Wagner, I like her a lot. Please evaluate the balance and strength across characters. Excellent, good, standard, bad, very bad, uncertain. The balance with characters aren't really, I'll say it's good, actually. The only characters that really needs catching up, I feel, is Chaos, Mika. Who else kind of, but other than those characters, everyone is relatively within their, like, everyone I always said is tournament viable Under 9 Birth, so the strength isn't necessarily an issue. Other than, let's say, Yuzuriha, Long Drekia, Carmine, because those characters have, like, arguably simple game plans, but it makes it hard for the offensive opponent to really break down what they're doing within the neutral. So other than those characters, I feel the rest of the cast is fine. And Kuon's, I forgot to mention him. I think he has a little too much things in his arsenal that needs to get toned down, in my honest opinion. But if they don't nerf him, I don't necessarily see a problem with him, because like I said, he, like, in terms of the game's balancing, it's pretty good. Do you think you will purchase the next game in the series? If y'all do make another game for Undying Birth, 100%. I love this game, man. I can't like tell you how much I've been a fan of Undying Birth. They said that this was gonna be the last game. I kind of knew for a fact that it wasn't, because of how well the series been going on. So yeah, I'll 100% purchase the next game. I've been playing it for years now. I don't see a reason to stop. What do you expect from a future Uni game? I'll be more interested based on the current mechanics. I want major changes to the base mechanics. I want mechanics that allow anyone to easily play to be included. Thank you. I want, like I keep saying, I want people to get into this fighting game, and making it to where legacy skills, where you have to learn past things with the characters, especially if you've been playing the game as long as me. New players feel isolated. Either change the system mechanics, which I realistically don't want them to do, but if you want to put in more players, then it's something that has to be sacrificed. So yeah, for me, the mechanics to where new players can get into, or just make it easy to explain. I want shorter combos. No, I don't want shorter combos. I want the combo damage to increase. We don't have to be like Strive, ladies and gentlemen. I want 2D visuals. We have 2D visuals. I want 3D visuals. I don't really care about that. Team battle will be really good. I want more supportive platform, Xbox, etc. I want crossplay. Now, people, crossplay will be an amazing thing for Undying Birth. So please, like, click on this box to let them know. Even though crossplay is expensive, but this will be great. I want new characters to be added, obviously. I want the game to be a genre other than a fighting game. I don't know about that, but I like it for how it is as a fighting game. I want new story to be added. I mean, you can check out all these boxes, to be honest with you. And I want major changes to the system basic mechanics. Of other, please explain. What are your expectations for the development of Under Night series? Increase number of official tournaments. I don't go to tournaments, so this is not necessarily a negative for me, but having this wouldn't be a bad thing at all. I want exhibits at events, etc. Okay. I want more collaboration with other official ambassadors. What does that mean? Like Street Fighter and stuff like that. So yeah, that would be cool. I want more frequent official streams. That really depends on how people. I want Uni in more forms of media, such as comics. That would be cool. Reading back on Lene or Yuzu's story, I think will be great. If others, please explain. Hog surveys like this. Okay. Please share any requests or comments regarding the game. Please do not include any personal information. What can I say for the close, for I guess the outro of this video? Tiring. So this is what I said. I love Undying Birth, been playing the game since late. Please add a simple menu for a network mode, because selecting a character to select a character again can be pretty tiring. And I forgot that. Like the cabinets and GGVS and Guilty Gear Strive. Okay, and that's it. This was a pretty good survey, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, so that's me. My shit has been recorded. So yeah, please, for anyone that wants to kind of add in their own feedback on Undying Birth 2, please do this survey. I can't tell you how impressive it is for Frenchman to kind of release a product survey like this, so they can get more informed on how we feel about the game. I like how transparent they are with the community, especially Kamone. For those that don't know, he is the game director. So if you have any questions regarding the game, he's usually on stream regarding Undying Birth, so please holler at him. He's basically our Harada for Undying Birth, so please give him a shout out if y'all see him streaming. But this was the Under Knife and Birth product survey. So obviously, link will be in the description below. If y'all like a video like this, please show me some love. Hit the like button, comment on how y'all feel about uni as a whole, and if you really value my content, please subscribe to my channel. But stay tuned to the next one, and everyone, please have a blessed day.